What do you think of this Armie Hammer stuff?
Well, I had a thought about it. Do you think that he could still get pussy being a cannibal?
He's
like, do you think girls will still like kind of fuck him, or you think he's like not even get any groupies?
Well, okay, let's take out the part where he's being accused of being an abuser to the women that he's in a relationship with, because that is that's a whole other situation. That's all that kind of stuff is unforgivable.
Right.
The cannibal fantasy stuff itself is like the most interesting thing I've ever heard about Armie Hammer. I was kind of like, oh, I didn't know he was cool. Like he's not actually a cannibal. He doesn't eat humans.
No.
He's got like a fantasy life where that's part of the fantasy.
I think you need to go into a deep dive, honey.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Well,
what would I learn?
You would learn that there's like threats involved, and
that's what I'm saying.
Fear-based.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to discuss this. Maybe this
predatory.
Okay, maybe this conversation can't be had by taking out the part where he is being accused of being abusive. Maybe that's impossible.
You just think he's square and you like goth stuff.
No, all I mean is all of this like pearl clutching about a person who has DMs where he's like, oh, doing some kind of deep freak role play, like this certainly beyond what I find sexually arousing.
Oh, that could be role play?
Yeah, he's not actually a human eating human being. I don't think. I mean, if that comes out, that's even worse than being an abuser.
Oh, so it's not like will one day be Hannibal Lecter. It's that he
thinks it's hot and horny. His fantasy world is like, yeah, I'm a big bad cannibal. I'm gonna eat you up. I'll eat your skin. I'll drink your blood. I mean, I know people like that.
You do?
Sure.
Have you ever had sex with someone like that?
Yeah, I don't know if I ever told this story on this podcast. It was I feel like I must have, because it's one of my better stories. But I know you love my stories too. But this girl I was with early on in my move to Los Angeles, she was really hardcore, and she was like a like Hollywood Boulevard like punk, big hair and safety pin through her.
Did she want to eat your skin?
She wanted me to put a cigarette out on her while we had sex.
But that's real.
That is real.
Yeah, so that's different. This is like someone saying they're going to bite you.
Okay, fine. I knew another girl. I knew another girl who we hooked up once, and it was kind of mediocre, the sex. And she came back to me a little while later and was like, "Sorry, I wasn't that into it. The truth is, and I'm embarrassed to admit this, the only way I can really get like hot and horny is doing brother-sister role play."
She told you that?
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not my thing, but I'm like, is it... I just know that people, you can't really judge people what turns people on, because what turns people on is so many... I mean, unless it's action, in terms of like fantasy.
But also, you should, like I said, you should do a deep dive.
Right.
Because there also seems like there's some pedo action.
Well, that I feel like you can judge, yeah. I just feel like this whole thing, like, I'm a cannibal, I want to eat your skin, it doesn't feel like...
It's not literal.
It doesn't feel literal. It feels like a weird power play thing. But again, I don't know the full story, and I'm sure he's a bad person, allegedly. I don't know anything. What do I know? All I know is that the man from a baking soda fortune became a movie star and got canceled because he wanted to eat human beings, which is quite a tale. Hey, thanks for checking out that clip of the Endless Honeymoon Podcast. If you'd like to see some more highlights, you can click here. And if you'd like to subscribe, click here. And if you don't want to do either of those things, go fuck yourself.